Hi, folks. I'm Johannes Nizithix, and I'm running for president. Today, figured I'd start with a little philosophical poem, and here we go. Reject the dark forest by lighting a torch. Reveal the bark and the beetle. To see life in all of its infinite complexity, reaching out across all of the web. Not the electric, but the organic, experiencing permanent ephemerality, permanently ephemeral. Folks, the Statistics campaign is like I think I've said before. It's not every single point on the platform is really meant to be fully adopted by the movement. I mean, the idea is to have a whole lot of ideas and places where we can agree and places where we can disagree, and we can have that discussion amongst ourselves instead of having like this monolith of a party. I don't know if I'm talking about the party, any party specific. Not have a monolith of ideas. Ideas are meant to be shared. They're meant to be challenged. They're meant to be questioned, and that's why on the subject of revenge and political revenge, I've heard things said. I personally don't hold a lot of grudges myself. My blood is fairly cold. It doesn't boil over very often, and yet I do feel a certain sense of righteous anger when I see justice going unserved. And I think it's important that it's important from a justice standpoint. The righteous the righteous path is to just go get yourself the coldest plate of whatever makes you vengeful. You know, that's a play on words. So, okay, look, I mean, hey, you know, when the banks failed, we gave them money instead of making them accountable, and that just seems wrong. And I get that it's, the bankers are the ones that ultimately are going to hold all of the money for the campaign, and so it's a tricky tightrope to walk, but I think it can be done. It's not entirely outside of the realm of possibility, and so we really have to think about who we want to revenge on, and who. Because the problem with revenge is that that often you could take revenge on someone, and then somebody wants to take revenge on you, and it becomes a cycle instead of actually serving justice, right? I mean, if it's just perpetuating more and more violence and resentment, then it's no bueno. So, no bueno, no bueno. Que onda way, like it's I don't know if that's offensive or not. It's just like, hey, like que pasó, like it just seems like I don't know, domo, I understand that the cultural appropriation is probably like the cringiest thing that I do, and so for that, if I make you feel uncomfortable, I am sorry for that. And it's not my primary intent. No bueno. No bueno. Anyway, I guess I'll fix it in post. Vengence. It's we should serve it. I'm Johannes Nizithix, and I'm running for president.